Have you noticed? In the beginning, everything is fluid. She reaches out, she responds quickly, she seems invested. Then, the more you get attached, the more something changes. She becomes more distant, less spontaneous, less attracted. And the worst part is that most men completely misinterpret what is happening. Because the problem often isn't your kindness or your interest, but the way your attachment changes your presence. On this channel, we decode the invisible dynamics of attraction, attachment, and emotional tension to stop being at the mercy of relationships. So if you want to understand what really creates desire, subscribe to the channel and leave a like. It helps the content tremendously. And in this video, I'm going to show you why some women lose interest precisely when you start investing yourself. Stay until the end. Most men destroy attraction without even understanding when they did it. There's a moment many men experience, but never quite understand. At first, she seems fascinated. Conversations are fluid. She initiates, she seeks contact. You feel there's something there. Then gradually, the more you get attached, the harder she becomes to read. Responses slow down, the energy changes. You feel a distance without understanding exactly why. And often, as the man thinks, the problem is I showed too much interest. But it's not interest that destroys attraction. It's what many become when attachment takes control. It's what many become when attachment takes control. Because from the moment you start fearing the loss of the relationship, you change. And most often, you change without even realizing it. You become more available, more predictable, more anxious in your reactions. You start monitoring details you ignored before. Shorter message, a colder reply, one less emoji, and your brain immediately starts searching for meaning. Ask yourself this question: are you still experiencing the relationship, or are you trying to secure your ego through it? Many men gradually stop being centered on their lives and start psychologically revolving around the relationship. Desire is rarely born in emotional dependency. And careful, that doesn't mean you should become cold, distant, or manipulative. That's where many fall into another trap. They replace dependency with an emotionally closed character. But true emotional stability is neither dependency nor artificial detachment. Emotional stability equals attachment without loss of identity. A stable man can love deeply without abandoning his direction, without abandoning his boundaries, without abandoning his life. And that's often what women feel subconsciously. Not just your interest, but your relationship with yourself. Because a man who starts losing himself in the relationship often starts losing something fundamental: his presence. He tries to please instead of existing. He tries to maintain the attraction instead of continuing to live fully. And paradoxically, the more you try to hold someone back for fear of losing them, the more you destroy the tension that naturally nourished desire. And remember, desire always needs psychological space to thrive. So the real question may not be, why is she losing interest? But rather, why does attachment sometimes make me lose my balance? Because as long as you don't understand this mechanism, you risk repeating the exact same pattern again and again with different people. And if you want to learn how to build a more stable presence, more lucid, and understand the invisible dynamics that shape relationships, subscribe to the channel. Because here, we don't just talk about seduction, we talk about relationship psychology, emotional power, and the behaviors that create or destroy attraction. And maybe the real question isn't why she loses interest when you get attached. Maybe the real question is, what are you actually looking for through this attachment? Are you looking to love someone, or to fill a void, calm a fear, or get validation? Because from the moment a relationship becomes a way to reassure yourself, you're no longer creating tension, you're creating pressure. And women, they feel that immediately. So ask yourself this question: if this person disappeared tomorrow, would you still feel solid? Don't hesitate to check out other video topics on the channel. Goodbye.